right. So today is March 21st, 2021, and Donovan wants to learn how to play saxophone, right?
Yep.
Okay, so first of all, we'll open this case up. I just want to make sure the zippers are all the way up, because if it's not, then when you open it, you might break the zippers. Okay, we'll take out the saxophone. This is the body of the saxophone. This is a little cabinet. There's everything here. Take that off. This is the neck of the saxophone. Carefully put that in there and push it down until it's tight like that. Okay. Then take out this. This is the neck strap. And okay, and we'll put that around your neck. Okay, and this is the mouthpiece. This is the cover of the mouthpiece. And then when you're done with it, I always zip it halfway up so that it doesn't come apart. If somebody lifts it up, it will fall open. That's not good, so I just zip it up like that. Okay. Then you put on this mouthpiece. First of all, you check. This is called the reed. This is the mouthpiece. This is called the ligature. Okay. And when you put the reed on it, make sure that it's level or even with the top of the black mouthpiece there. See? Okay. All right. And then after you put it on, you tighten it up. Okay. And then you take it and you carefully put it on here. Usually I mark the spot where it sounds the best or it's in tune. So I just screw it down or twist it till it gets right to that spot, like that. And then I'm pretty sure that it's going to be the way we want it. And make sure it's lined up with everything, everything's straight. Okay. All right, now let me tell you a couple things about this, okay? The saxophone was invented by a man named Adolf Sax. He lived in Belgium in Europe, and it was the early 1840s when he invented the saxophone. Okay. When you play in a band, there's brass instruments, and there's woodwind instruments, and then there's percussion instruments. What do you think this would be, a saxophone?
Brass?
You would think it'd be brass, and a lot of people think that because it's made out of a metal, like a trumpet or whatever. But actually, it's considered a woodwind, and I think the reason is because it has a reed, a wood reed. So this is a woodwind instrument, okay? All right, so that tells you where it was invented, who invented it, and when it was invented. Okay, so you know a little bit about that. Now, if we look at the saxophone, you see this black button here, and sometimes they're not black, sometimes other different saxophones are different. That's where you put your left thumb, okay? You see this little hook here? That's where you put your right thumb, or right underneath like that, okay? So your left hand goes on top, your right hand goes on the bottom. Now, where do you put your fingers? All right, you see these keys right here? We don't put our finger on the first key on top. Skip that one. But you put your first finger here, then you skip that little one. You put your second one here, and your third one there. And your pinky finger, sometimes you have to play these low notes here. Okay, but that'd be a long time from now. Okay, but this one, this one, this one. Okay. Then remember you got your thumb here, then you got your three fingers here, so you go 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then sometimes you use your little finger to play these. Okay, but that's basically how you hold it. Okay, now. Okay, so we have to talk about, do you know anything about music and notes or anything like that? Or not very much? A little bit, okay. So a scale, okay, so a scale, let's say a C scale, C major scale, okay, that starts on a C, and then a B, C, B, A, G, F, E, D, okay? Or if you go backward, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, okay? So you would think that the first, if you push just that first one down that I told you, you'd think that would be the C, but it's not. The second one is the C. Okay, so that's the C. The B note is this one. So you start with that one, and then you go to that one, but then everything else is straight down. So da, 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 da. Okay, and then the last note, C, low C, is you push that down and you make a real low sound.